Part 3: Shattered Hearts and Stronger Souls. I woke up in a motel room, still wearing my torn wedding dress. The morning light spilled through the thin curtains, mocking me with its warmth. My pillow was damp from tears. My body felt heavy, my soul even heavier. Everything I had believed in, love, loyalty, friendship, had shattered the night before. And now, all I had was silence and a suitcase of unanswered questions. I sat up slowly, my muscles aching from the emotional storm. My phone blinked beside me, 32 missed calls, mostly from James, a few from Rachel, some from family. I ignored them all. I needed time. I needed to breathe. I ordered a coffee and sat by the window, staring at the trees. Every few minutes I'd flash back to that hotel room, to James's wide eyes, Rachel's half-naked body, the look of guilt, the lie that shattered everything. By noon, my mum called again. I finally picked up. "Sweetheart, please come home." Her voice was soft, worried. "I'm okay," I lied. "You don't have to face them. Just come home." So I did. Back at my parents' house, the walls I had built started to crack. I screamed, I cried, I broke dishes. I didn't eat for days. James kept calling. He sent flowers, letters. He even emailed a 5-page apology. Rachel tried once. She left a voicemail. "Please don't hate me. I didn't mean for it to happen." I deleted it. Friends were divided. Some supported me. Others remained neutral. A few dared to suggest maybe I should forgive them. Forgive? They had turned my wedding day into a nightmare. Weeks passed, then months. I started therapy. At first, I sat silently, arms crossed, but eventually I began to talk about the betrayal, the shame, the humiliation. The hardest part wasn't losing James. It was losing Rachel, my best friend since high school, the one who knew my secrets, my dreams, my fears. How could she do this to me? One night, I found an old scrapbook we had made in college. Photos of beach trips, sleepovers, silly selfies. I tore out the pages and burned them in the fireplace. The ashes felt freeing. I journaled daily. I walked at sunrise. I cried less. I started eating again. I even laughed one day at a movie with my cousin. Slowly, the pieces of me began to reassemble. One afternoon, 6 months later, I walked into a local coffee shop. I was wearing no makeup, just a hoodie and jeans. James was there, alone. He looked up. Our eyes met. He looked tired, pale, older, not the vibrant man I once loved. He stood, unsure. Hi. Silence stretched between us. "I think about that day every single morning," he finally said. "What I did to you. I'll never forgive myself." I nodded slowly. "I don't hate you anymore," I said. "But I don't miss you either." His eyes filled with tears. "I never loved Rachel. It was a mistake, a stupid, selfish moment." I gave him a sad smile. "Some mistakes change people forever. You changed me." And I walked out. A year after the wedding, I celebrated my Freedom Day. I went skydiving. I screamed into the wind. I danced in the rain. I wasn't broken anymore. I started a podcast called The Runaway Bride, sharing my story anonymously. It went viral. Thousands of women wrote in with similar tales. I wasn't alone. Through that, I found strength, purpose, healing. One evening, at a charity event, I met someone new. His name was Ethan. Kind eyes, gentle soul. He listened more than he spoke. He knew my story and still looked at me like I was whole. This time, there were no grand gestures, no butterflies, just peace, and that's how I knew it was real. To the woman reading this who's been betrayed, you will survive, you will heal, you will rise. And one day, you'll look back and thank the ones who broke you, because they taught you to never settle, to love yourself first, and to build a life so strong, no betrayal could ever destroy it again. Because broken hearts become unbreakable souls.